Hey, how you guys doing? I'm gonna be showing you guys how to professionally fish and catch any fish that you want with any bait. So how to get the best out of the baits that you have without paying for all of them. So I'm gonna show you the location that I am at. As you can see, we have many fishes, small, medium, and everything. So I'm in this location. It's not the best location, but it is the best location. You catch all the fishes, but it's a little distance from a butcher. You might want to come with two horses if you want to catch for big fish. Okay, so I'm going to show you the lures first. I do not own every lure, but that does not matter because you just got to know how to use the lures and catch any fish anywhere, any lake, any river. So I have cheese, I have bread, and I have corn also, but I'm going to show you guys how to do that. So what you want to do is always when you're fishing, always use your hunting vision. As you can see, I just threw a hook and I'm using my hunting vision right now. So the best way to catch any type of fish is you throw your hook and you drag it towards in front of the fish and you leave it there. Now you can see the lure is always going to flick in the bottom right of the screen. The lure always does that. Any other baits that you put, such as corn and fish and cheese, they will not blink like that. So you have to be kind of tricky of what time to actually flick the bait to catch the fish attention, and I'm going to show you that too. So as you can see, not even a minute after throwing the actual lure, I caught a big fish. So we'll catch it, and I'm going to show you guys how to catch the other fishes. So you always want to look for the best spots that has the most fishes, and you will always catch a fish every time you throw the hook. I'm doing this because the new update, I heard a lot of hunting methods are just not worth it no more, and the jewelry glitch me and my friends used to do is packed. So just to do the best out of your baits, I'm making this video. So as you can see, a 19-pound fish in a long time, in a short time. I mean, my bad. So a lot of people know how to fish, but they don't know how to fish properly. It's a difference. I used to just throw the hook and let it sit there without using a hunting vision, without even knowing where the fish is at. I would just throw it. So I'm sure a lot of people do that, and I have not seen myself no videos about fishing, professional fishing. So hopefully you guys like this and you guys get the idea of what I'm trying to show you, and if you do, just like and share it with your friends. So now I'm gonna be showing you the other baits to catch little fish, small fish, medium fish. See, you can use either so you want to read what each bait tells you. As long as it says small and medium, boom, use it. It doesn't matter where you at, because I'm showing you the method of how to use the best out of those baits. As you can see, I'm gonna throw each. I'm gonna probably throw a corn and I'm gonna throw a cheese, and I'll still get a fish. And it's gonna be a different fish because of course each bait gives you different fish, most of the times, but not all the time. So, like I said, the same bait can be used for any type of fish. See? Okay, so let me explain this a little bit more. As you can see, that was kind of quick. I threw my bait and I slowly flicked my L3, but it didn't flick automatically for me. Like, it didn't show me when to flick it. I'm gonna do it again. So you might want to keep an eye on the bottom right of the screen. If you go back to the video, you're gonna see that the lure was actually pulsing in a way for me, like letting me know that I should flick it to drag the fish attention. But now this is your standard bait. It's a piece of corn, a piece of bread, so it's not gonna be the same. So I throw it there and I pay attention to how often I flick the bait itself. Look, I'm dragging it to the fish. Now it got to the fish. Now look, 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna flick it. I caught a fish already. You guys seen that? I didn't even have to flick my to grab the fish attention, my L3. I didn't have to. So now the fish automatically comes, bites the hooks. I think I throw another one. So here you will see how many times or how often I actually hit the L3 button after I throw my bait. So I'll use on this one, it's bread. I'll use bread. So any type of lure is always going to give you a notification on the bottom right that you have to flick it a certain amount of time, so to drag that attention. Okay, so I'm bringing it now to the fish. Okay, the fish is not catching it, so I'm going to flick it. See, I flicked it. See, that was like 3 seconds. I flicked it. So you might want to throw your standard baits such as corn, cheese, and bread. Throw them, and I'll suggest every 3 seconds you flick the L3, like circle wise, to get the fish attention. But you always want to use your hunting vision to make sure you are next to a pile of fish. And you can do this anywhere. You can go to any part of the map, any lake, and use the same baits. You don't have to go to a river and use a river lure, or you don't have to go to a lake and use a lake lure specifically. No. Me myself, I go to any river, any lake, and I use the same lure, and I have the lure is called lake lure, I think. So it always will work as long as you know how to make it work. See, I threw it and I wait, I flick. It's not hard, but what a lot of people don't get is how to actually use the baits. You want to throw any bait and drag it to the fish's position, the fish area, and then you just play with the lure, with the bait once it's there. Because if you just let it sit, it's not gonna bite. And if you just move it too quick, also know if you are too quick with how often you wanna flick it, the fish will get a scare. So you do not want to scare the fishes. I think at the end I do catch another fish right here, a big fish, just to show you guys that it's efficient. I can catch a lot of fishes in a short amount of time using this little procedure, using your dead eye and always dragging to where your fish is at, and then just being a little patient. It's not going to take more than 1 minute for you to catch a fish. And if you want to go for the big fishes, which I recommend you, is get more than one horse. Make sure you do not lose that horse, because you will lose your fish. So always stack him on your main horse and then use the last big fish on your other horse, so you can just take them both. So as you can see, I got another big fish. I had just threw that bait and I got the big fish. I also just released a video last night about a lagging horse. It was literally glitchy. I guess because of the new update, a lot of things just been acting weird. But I kind of got the clip a little bit, a little fun, something to show you guys how the game was lagging. And the fish is here. So as you can see, it does take a few. And if the fish were to be more in the lake, it will take even longer. But it's worth it. It's big fish. Each one's like $7, a little bit more. And if you take 2 or 3 at the same time, you make a lot of money. But you don't always want to go for that. What I do personally is I catch 2 big fishes, putting on, my horse and then my spare horse that I steal or get from anywhere else. And I stack up on little fishes, like I said, using different baits. You can use any baits that you have, and if you only own 1 or 2 types of baits, this is the purpose of me creating that video, so you can now know how to use the best out of them baits to catch the fish that you actually need. So if you like this video, share it to your friends. If you have any questions, just leave a comment. I'll get back to you guys, and I hope you like it. Alright, enjoy.